Hey guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast, Direwolf20. So last couple episodes, I guess, we've been working on this Enderman farm, trying to perfect it as much as we can. And I decided I wanted experience on demand. And so the way I'm going to go about doing that is you will notice I have tanks here full of, as you can see, fluid.xp juice. And the way we get that experience, let's go ahead and turn the Enderman on. And you'll notice there's a bunch of autonomous activators up here. These act like a player in that they can left click or right click. And so when they kill something like these Endermen, they drop experience and Ender Pearls and stuff like that. They're kind of like a turtle, just they don't require any sort of command, like at all. And I do believe they chunk load as well, but I could be wrong about that. So if we turn the Enderman off, let them all fall, I think they're all down here, then we can flip this. Boom. And you see I get a bunch of experience. So the plan for this is more of an AFK kind of thing. I come in here, turn the sound all the way off, like so. Turn the Enderman on. Turn the killer on, and stand right here. And then I can just go AFK, get experience. It all goes into here. As you can see, it's filling up with experience. This is an XP drain from Open Blocks, the same mod that does these. So yeah, Endermen fall. They die pretty much immediately. They drop their experience, their Ender Pearls, for the most part, go into the hoppers and then into the deep storage unit. And as long as I stand on this drain, all the experience I collect will go into the tank, which is really cool. So I could just stand here, and you can see like the experience is going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's all going inside the tank. If I stand here, you can see it just goes up. So, yeah. Alright, let's turn these guys off. Gather up any residual experience sitting around. And we'll turn those off. Oh, of course. One guy left. Give me that. Okay. Let's turn the sounds back on. Back up to 25%. Alright. So the next step would be to get this experience juice into a usable format. And I think for that, actually I know for that, I'm going to use this XP bottler. It requires no power whatsoever. So if we plunk this here, let's get rid of that. Alright. So, auto extract from the back. Oh wait, no. Auto fill. No. Auto drink. Auto drink from the back. There we go. And you're gonna do stuff. That is, yeah, the back is the auto drink. Auto eject will be the right side. Auto extract will be the left side. So let's poke a hole here and here. And then we will get, there's chests on us. One chest there, one chest there. Is this, okay, so it's full of experience. And now what we do is we grab all of these and we plunk them in there. And as you can see, it's not... Wait, didn't I tell it to auto-eject? Yes. Okay, auto-eject. Okay, and now what will happen is all this experience will get bottled. As you can see, it's using up the bottles. It's filling up and then automatically spitting out into that one. But I want this chest to be even. Do I have item duct? Aye, vey. Alright, let's go get some item duct. Real quick, sorry, I had all this on me and then I was clearing out my inventory and apparently just thought, oh, I don't need any of this, and I put it all back. Okay. So we want it to, yeah, we want the chest that we're going to pull the experience from to be even with the floor. So we'll put that like that and put this right there. And that should work. Should. You gonna work? Auto eject to the right side. Do work. Why you no work? You son of a... Okay, so I guess we will put... Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, that's not working either. Okay, so we will put a lever on it. Shouldn't have to, but we will. We'll put it right there. Flip that guy, and that should... Yep, there it goes. Okay. And now all the bottles of enchanting will come in here, and it will automatically, like as I'm standing here, you know, like AFK, it'll automatically use whatever experience gets put in here, and it'll turn it into bottles of enchanting. This is more of a thing where, you know, if I'm gonna be AFK, I want it doing something while I'm AFK. So if we give it a test here, we will turn the sound off just so it's not overpowering, and we will stand here. And there you go. So while I'm just standing here AFK, it's making experience for me. So yeah, that's awesome. Now we just need to get it to automatically craft bottles. Yeah, because we're gonna go through a lot of bottles this way. This thing, yeah, see, it's like a stack already. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We're not AFK. I guess we can close up the floor, like so. Oh, give me all of that. You go away too. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we could close that up. Actually, you know what? I want to put there. I'm going to put a slab. Yeah, that way I can access it from below. Yeah. Nice. That is sweet. So yeah, that'll be, you know, just, like I say, just so it's doing something while I'm AFK. Let's see, that's off. What do we got in here? Nothing. Alrighty. Alright guys, I'm gonna make a quick cut here, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, we are back. You may notice a lever here. It does lead somewhere. So, yeah. Aha. So this is a basement. This will be the storage / deep storage room. All the deep storage units, those DSUs, those will all move down here. I'm thinking maybe this wall. Maybe fill this wall with DSUs. move the whole quarry thing down there and replace this wall with the ME system. Yeah. We need a bunch of DSUs. We need, let's see, a bunch of like ME stuff. We've got a whole bunch of Certus quartz. I'm not sure if you saw. Yeah, we have Certus quartz dust. I think there's some more. No, not there, but we do have this chest out here full of Certus quartz. Let's see. There was something I saw in a video, and I'm not sure if it's a normal thing or... Yeah, I saw one of these guys connect to a chest, an adjacent chest, and I'm not sure how it was... I thought it was one of these, crafting station? Maybe not. Let's see. Crafting... Unless there's 2 crafting stations, and what is that? Magician's Workbench, Uncrafting, Crafting Altar, ME Crafting, Logistics Crafting. What are you? Oh. Crafting with blocks and barrels. What? Compression Crafter? Interesting. Advanced Crafting. Crafting Station. What? What is that? I want one. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Wait, no, we need to do that. And then that. What do you do? You just... So it's just like a mini crafting table. Okay. Anyway. So let's put this guy here, because we're going to need access to this chest. And we need to start working on some ME stuff. The quarry is still going. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, look at all that. That's 540,000 freaking cobblestone. 8,500 obsidian. Nearly 3 stacks of diamonds. And I did run some ferrous. Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? I ran 3 stacks of ferrous? Or maybe it was 2. 9 shiny metal. Wow. That is something special right there, I tell you what. Alright, so that needs to go... do we have any empty tanks left? I don't think we do. I think I put them all in the end. No. We don't. Crap. We have deep storage units. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of resonant ender, I think, isn't that what it's called? Resonant ender ingot thing. But what I was thinking is deep storage units like that, with a space behind them. Like that, and then we'll poke a hole like that for light, even though we won't really need it. And then this wall, this entire wall, maybe even this wall, will be nothing but deep storage units. And then I was kind of thinking about having this wall full of monitors, storage monitors, to just tell us how much of different stuff we have. Or I could use, like, maybe this wall. Or... yeah, that's about it. I just realized I never did the ceiling in here. Lame. Oh yeah, I put hollow lapis lazuli block covers back there. Just to make it look a bit better. I did the same thing back there. Well, except, you know, these ones aren't hollow, obviously. And our lava is still doing good. Okay. So I tell you what, you guys have seen me craft this ME garbage plenty of times. So I will do this, and I'll get like the basic ME stuff going. And I'm going to place it probably right in front of all of this, because that's where it's going to go. I'm going to put in a solid wall behind this, and then all the wires and stuff will go down. Actually, you know what? How far away? Oh, wow. That is actually... Holy crap. That is bloody perfect. I didn't realize how perfect that was. Wow. Holy, I got lucky with that one. Okay, so colored brick ceiling. I actually like the way it looks like a basement. You know? It like this is the cobblestone foundation, and then, you know, this is the ceiling and wooden floor. It just has that basement vibe. So, alright guys, let me get some of this stuff going. Hey. And I shall return. Alrighty guys, so I was doing some stuff, getting like some deep storage units and all that made, but I ran into a problem. I actually ran out of blaze rods. Well, blaze powder, I guess. So I went to the Nether, I got a blaze spawner, and I built this little spawner chamber thing. This is one of the best ghetto blaze spawners I've actually been able to make. Especially as a bat, because you can fit in these 1x1 areas, and like you can see all the room that the blaze have to spawn in. And they generally spawn at least 2 at a time, generally. Not always. So, yeah. And then the light in these corners, actually keeps, like if I go away, it keeps other stuff from spawning. If we look at the block light, right here it's block light 8. So, yeah, and as you can see, blaze will still spawn in block light 8. And that guy actually spawned in block light 10. I do believe blaze need direct sunlight to stop their spawning or something. I can't remember, but it's something along those lines. And I've been using this looting sword that I made, a few episodes ago. And I've just been here killing them. I was doing it in the Nether, but that wasn't working out so well. So I brought him here and figured I'd do it here instead. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then you can see it's got these cobblestone platforms or whatever to keep the blaze from spawning out here. So yeah, the only place they can spawn, as you can see, is where that guy did, in there. So yeah. Alright, let's get back inside to the house. So you can see I made some stuff. Let's go ahead and close that. And I have this going. I made some insulated gold cable because it has a power, where it can handle 512 EU. I went ahead and just pointed the MFE down. So it's, yeah, I can still use it to charge, and yeah, my drill is still in there. I never use that thing. Yeah, I can still use it to charge, but it's also powering, like, everything else. So, well, at least this, for now. I'm eventually gonna get rid of the, geothermal generators, maybe put some, solar panels out that way, maybe, like on the other side of this wall here, to power that. Oh, sorry, at some point. But yeah, we have the access terminal and the ME controller, and it's using 0 of 640 MJ. Yeah, that's what it's using. Energy stored. Oh wow. Is it? Wait, what? It's using 7.0 AE a tick. Yeah. It's using 7.0 or 7 applied energistics per tick. So I guess the next thing would be to get a storage drive. Actually, you know what? I want to, let's macerate up some of these guys, these blaze rods. So we'll turn that side off. And that was, yeah. Okay. That should be plenty. Should give 4 per blaze rod, I believe. So, yeah. Alright, that should be plenty for now. We'll stick these guys in there. Very good. Yep. Blaze rods. Or, blaze powder. Because I need it for ender pearls, eyes of ender, because you need eyes of ender for, the deep storage unit. You need 2 of them. So, yeah. I should have some more of those guys, and some of those guys. And, plastic. We should be able to, yeah, make quite a few more of those. Alright, let's go stick these down here. There we go. And you can see I made 8 more, and then I ran out of blaze powder, so. I think what I'm gonna do is get this wall full. Looks like this might, yep, this will do it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. That is awesome. Yeah, get this wall full, get stuff run behind it, where is it? No. Oh wait. It's further back, isn't it? Aha, there it is. Yeah, get this wall full of, deep storage units, which it is now. Wait for the quarry to finish. As you can see, it's still going. As a matter of fact, let's go check on it. We'll go check on this guy, and then we'll go check on the XP bottler. I did use it a little bit to add sharpness to that sword. Let's see. Load. Okay. What is that? So it looks like it's pretty well down there. Yeah, it's pretty well. Why is there light all the way? Oh, it took my torches, but it kept the light there. That's funny. Wonder if it'll go away as I go down. Yeah, I put torches all the way down to put a bucket of lava there, or water. And apparently, when it took the torches, the light stayed. So, alright, let's go check on the XP bottler. Make sure it's doing work. I did put some chunk loaders, the spot loaders, just to load, because the whole thing sits within 4 chunks, give or take. Yep, that's pretty well down. And you can see we got all of this bottles of enchanting. We can make some more bottles. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, we'll make some more bottles, put it in there, and then I think we're probably gonna call it an episode. I need to clear out some of this junk. Well, it's not really junk, but yeah. Yeah, I was gonna use the turtles for the blaze, but then I decided not to. So, yeah, that's why I have those. Alright, glass. Alright, so we got enough for 6 more stacks of bottles, which is pretty good. Got those. And those. Very good. Alright, back to the end. So this is what I meant by like XP on demand. Like I have XP just sitting here waiting. So I'll stick those in there. And it's really nice that this guy requires 0 power. It really is. Alright, let's stick this slab back there. Yup. XP for the win. You know, well, Go ahead and drain this. That's so. I love these tanks. These tanks are awesome. Oh yeah. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time.